Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live watch along for the UFC 307 main event. Alex Pereira defending his undisputed light heavyweight championship against Khalil Rountree Jr. He's coming off 5 knockout victories in a row. It should be a fun fight. You're not going to see much wrestling or takedowns in this one. It's going to be action on the feet off the bat. I think Pereira will get rid of Rountree in a couple of rounds, but I think it could be fun while it lasts. I think Rountree could ask a couple of questions. We'll see how it pans out. And they're just running the last of the promos now, and I'd imagine Khalil Rountree will be making his walk very swiftly after that. Can Khalil live with Alex Pereira? Can the recent run of opponents that he's been facing, which is, Anthony Smith, Justin Jacoby, Modestus, these opponents, are they going to stand him in good stead to be fighting somebody like Poatan, who's been fighting Yuri Prochazka twice, Jamal Hill, Jan Blachowicz, all since moving up to 205, Israel Adesanya, Sean Strickland before that, 185 pounds. The guy's been at the top of the sport ever since he joined. It's fairly incredible, the rise and run of Alex Pereira. But Khalil Rountree is on his way into the octagon now as we speak. It's going to be fun. I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever. Regardless, I can't see Khalil's not going to go there and not give it his all. He's going to give it a big effort, whatever he does. He's on his way into the octagon now. Looks nice and relaxed. It's a huge moment for him. It's just another day for Alex Pereira. That's my feeling for it. But let's see Khalil give it a go. Let's see a firefight for however long it lasts. I don't think it'll last too long, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, let's hope it's fun for how long it lasts. I've got Alex Pereira winning in the second round by knockout, after Khalil maybe causing a couple of issues in the first round. But this is the first time Khalil Rountree's seen this stage. And although Alex Pereira's MMA career is not that long in actual time, he's very, very experienced in that short amount of time he's been in the UFC. It's just another day to him. He's seen this stage. Israel Adesanya twice, Sean Strickland, Jan Blachowicz, Yuri Prochazka twice, Jamal Hill. This will be his third fight since April. Jamal Hill, UFC 300 April. Yuri Prochazka, UFC 303 July. Khalil Rountree, UFC 307 early October. Strength of schedule for a champion is absolutely phenomenal. But Khalil's won 5 in a row, so he deserves to be here. He's put the work in. Have we got any picks for Khalil Rountree so far coming in? Haven't seen too many around, has to be said. Khalil Rountree's in the octagon, ready to go. Poatan, Alex Pereira will be joining him very shortly. Khalil Rountree's he's very stoic. in everything he does, his whole approach. He's trying to look fairly loose, but he doesn't look too loose at all. To be honest, he looks like he's feeling it a little bit. But here comes Poatan. As the lights in the arena go out. What a character, what a guy Alex Pereira is. Here comes Poatan. Just stoic, scary individual to be stood the other side of the octagon to. Got a great team alongside him. They've gone all the way to the top of the sport. Just another day at the office for Poatan. As he trips over. That would have been disaster. Shades of DC and John Jones as he does his regular ring walk to the octagon. Love it. Love everything about Alex Pereira. The guy's must watch. Takes his final hydration before the octagon, and Alex Pereira's coming in. Moments away from the UFC 307 main event. Alex Pereira, Khalil Rountree, who's stepping up many levels to being there tonight. It's a credit to him. Can he pull off the unthinkable and beat Alex Pereira? What a shock this would be. Strange things happen in Salt Lake City. We've seen it many a time. Leon Edwards, the best example of it. But last year, Dustin Poirier was head kicked into the shadow realm by Justin Gaethje. And one thing about Khalil, he can bang. He most certainly can bang. You just don't know in this sport. Roundtree laughing almost as Pereira stares in cold from the other side of the octagon as he does. Just absolutely no budge in Pereira whatsoever. He's like a statue. Roundtree's trying not to kind of laugh. He does look comfortable in there though as well, Roundtree. But Alex Pereira's aura and demeanor around the octagon have just become kind of part of his character now, and it's very fascinating to watch. The cameras just keep panning to them just staring at each other across the octagon. Alex Pereira's made this famous now. Khalil happy enough to engage in it though. He's not took his eye off Alex Pereira, and Alex Pereira's done the same thing for Khalil. Here we go then, Alex Pereira, 37 years old, 6'4". Khalil Rountree 34, 6'1", both men 205, 2.5 reach advantage in inches for Alex Pereira, who is a very heavy favourite to win this fight. But never say never. There have been much bigger shocks in UFC history than this one would be. And when champions are notoriously active like Alex Pereira is being, at some point the activity catches up with you. When you're fighting killer after killer after killer after killer, as DC called it yesterday, it's a trap game. Alex Pereira's meant to go in there and just destroy Khalil Rountree. No one's giving Rountree a chance. Is it a trap game? I personally don't think so. I think Pereira will do it, but we've seen these banana skins too many times before in fight sports in general. You have to take every opponent seriously. You have to give every opponent the credit they deserve. And Alex Pereira still hasn't moved from that same position he was in as soon as he got into the octagon. Fairly incredible. And Khalil is holding his own though. He's definitely still trying to stand there and stare at Alex Pereira, but you're not going to win that one, Mr. Rountree, unfortunately. That's going to be won by Alex Pereira, but Bruce Buffer has given me its time, and we are moments away from the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship main event of UFC 307. Conor McGregor says it's a KO guaranteed in this one. Don't agree with too much Conor says these days, but I'll agree with that one, Conor. I think you're right. It doesn't end well when these guys try and stare with Pereira. Yuri Prohaska, it didn't end well for him. Jamal Hill. Khalil believes in himself. He thinks he's going to do it. Here we go. Then Alex Pereira's just been introduced, and then we've got a fight on our hands. Alex Pereira versus Khalil Rountree is about to go down. UFC 307 main event. Pereira a huge favorite. But it's got potential to be a fun one. Here we go then. Poatan versus Khalil Rountree. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Pereira's stare would just look right through your soul. Rountree's lapping it up. He's there or thereabouts, and he's ready to have a go, I think. But I wouldn't want to be that guy standing across from Alex Pereira. One last deep breath for Khalil Rountree, straight in through his nose. You could see it. And here we go. The main event is underway for UFC 307. Pereira sprints at Rountree. Nearly got caught. Oh, he got caught with a left hand early, Alex Pereira. Khalil Rountree throwing some bombs early on. In the first 30 seconds of the round, Pereira's got to be careful. Oh, Khalil Rountree's landed some good shots early here against Alex Pereira. Just hasn't really started just as of yet. Good start from Khalil, but as we know, Just takes one from Powhatan, and that left hook, if he cocks it up, it's danger. 1 minute into the first round. Low kick from Alex Pereira. Oh, Khalil's loading up big. I think he knows his chances to catch Pereira and catch him cold. Or Alex comes high with a high kick. Three and a half minutes on the clock in the first round. Oh, good right hand counter by Alex Pereira. He caught Khalil flush there. It's normally the left hand that does the damage for Pereira, but that was a beautiful right hand. Low kick from Pereira. Khalil doesn't look phased though. He's happy enough to stand and trade with Powhatan right now. Oh, God, Khalil's got serious power. Both men have. Narrowly missed Powhatan a few times. Approaching the halfway stage of the first round. Khalil Rountree challenging Alex Pereira. It's been a good first 2.5 minutes for Rountree. I think him and his team will be very pleased with that. High kick by Pereira was blocked by Rountree. That time he saw it coming. Just coming up to the 2-minute mark now of the first round. It's been very interesting so far. It's really edge of the seat stuff. Both men throwing serious leather. Rountree again trying to counter Alex Pereira. He's in this fight, Khalil, so far. Oh, Pereira narrowly missing with that same head kick that took Yuri Prohaska out last time. He's looking for that. He's really trying to set that head kick up. Khalil's really looking for that counter left. That seems to be the shot that him and his team have really drilled. And Alex is really looking for that right high kick. Coming up on a minute left of the first round. It's been really interesting action so far. Just a little bit of a lull in the action here with 50 odd seconds left. Khalil coming forward. Pereira backs off enough to not take any of those shots. Ooh. Yeah, Khalil's looking to time that right hand over the top when Pereira throws the left, so keep your eye on that. He's really loading up as well. I'd like to see him take a little bit off them and focus more on accuracy because he's missing quite a lot. Yes. 10 seconds to go then in round number one. Khalil trying to throw a chopping right hand over the top. And there we go. Round number one is underway and finished. Really interesting first round that was. Khalil Rountree breathing quite heavy, but he'll be happy with that. I think he landed a few decent shots. Definitely caught Pereira a few times. It was a close round. It's hard to know who to score it to be honest with you, but definitely he'll be pleased with that for sure. Khalil Rountree still in the fight. He's still there. He's got a good chance. As long as he's still there and he hasn't hit any massive left hook shake, got caught with a nice right hand by Alex Pereira a couple of minutes into the round. But really interesting action in the first round. Really, really fascinating round. See what round number two brings. Here we go. Mark Goddard waves them in and we're underway in round number two. Khalil's throwing some bad intentions here. Really bad intentions. Poatan does look relaxed, but he's looking for that right high kick every time. Khalil's telegraphing it nicely, actually. He's blocking it. Khalil's doing a good job of not... A good right hand by Khalil Rountree. He's not becoming overawed by Alex. He's not biting to the feints like Yuri Prohaska, Jamal Hill before him. Yeah, a lot of people giving that first round to Khalil Rountree. He's definitely got Poatan thinking. I think he's definitely felt a few Rountree shots as well, and Khalil Rountree can bang. Counter right by Alex Pereira in the middle of the octagon. 3 minutes 50 left of the second round. Good right hand by Poatan. It's the right hand of the story of the fight for Alex so far, rather than the pattern that left, the hook that wins in most of his fights. Khalil's got a little bit of a busted nose from what I can see. Coming up on 3 minutes in round number two. Many people didn't expect the fight to still be going at this stage. Khalil Rountree's not only still in there, he's very competitive with Alex Pereira through 7 minutes. Ooh, again looking for that right high kick. Khalil just missed with the left hand in response. Body kick by Alex Pereira. Khalil comes back with a combination, but Pereira just backs up. Alex doesn't look as free-flowing as normal, it has to be said. We talked about that trap game, didn't we? It's different. Salt Lake City does strange things. We've seen some ridiculous upsets in Utah over the years. Surely not this time. Thanks, RJ, for tuning in. I gave it to Pereira, but it was very close. It was really, really close. How did you score it yourself? A lot of people scoring it for Khalil Rountree. I could see online as well. So, definitely a swing round, that one. I don't think Khalil's had as much success in this second round, it has to be said. Good job by Alex Pereira. Oh, little flash knocked down there. Pereira missed with a head kick, and then Khalil Rountree caught him on the way down, but it was nothing major, to be honest with you. The action's just continued now. This is a really interesting fight, and you just know just one exchange is going to change everything, and it's going to come shortly. You can just feel it. One of these guys is just going to land one shot in the next few minutes, and this fight's going to get turned on its head or stopped. Oh, some good shots again by Khalil. 15 seconds left in round number 2. Pereira stalking Khalil Rountree. Oh, head kick by Rountree. Pereira must have blocked that because that was a huge head kick. RJ scored the first round. Yeah, it was very close. If you just watch the replay, if you've got eyes on it now, Pereira missed with a head kick and Khalil hit him with a right hand, and he did drop him, but it wasn't a major one. Oh God, Khalil's just kicked Alex Pereira right in the head, and he stayed upright. That was incredible. This is a real fight through 2 rounds. Khalil Rountree is in this fight. Make no mistake about it. This is great action. Not many people saw round 3 coming in this one, myself included. Can Khalil Rountree keep building on this? You got Salt Lake City cardio to attend with here as well. Pereira coming out then on the front foot to start round number 3. Probably been told in his corner that, it's potentially could be 2 rounds down here. I don't think he is, but the moments seem to be coming from Khalil Rountree. Oh, huge left hand by Rountree. He knows he caught Pereira on there. Alex Pereira's chin is ridiculous, by the way. Alex Pereira is definitely in a fight here. Khalil Rountree's fighting really well. He caught Pereira flush with a left hand there. Just doesn't look his usual time himself at the moment, Alex Pereira. And Rountree's on fire. This is really compelling and really, really interesting how this fight is panning out. Left high kick by Alex. Pereira's just not got one of them left hooks off yet at all. We're 1 minute away from the halfway stage of the fight and just hasn't got anything going. It seems. Although the fight is close and Rountree, it kind of had to be. Rountree's fighting a great fight and Pereira's not doing too well, so that's kind of leveling them out to make it a close fight so far. That's much, much better from Alex Pereira. Landed a few good shots. We've got 3 minutes to go in round number 3 here. For those of you just joining us, if you don't have eyes on it, Khalil Rountree is very much in this fight. He's hurt Alex Pereira a couple of times. He's landed some really good shots and landed a huge high kick at the end of round number 2 on Pereira. Alex Pereira's chin is holding up. His chin is phenomenal. But a very, very, very close fight. And we're bang on the halfway stage now. Khalil Rountree is in this fight. He's kind of ripping up the script right now. Oh, Pereira just missed with the head kick and then Rountree just missed with a left hook in response. 2 minutes to go in round number 3. Low kick for Khalil Rountree. Wow, it's fascinating, this fight. Fascinating. Left hand again by Khalil Rountree. Don't know if Pereira's struggling with the altitude or it just looks like he can't get his rhythm going though. Roundtree's really awkward. Roundtree's really awkward. And he's constantly throwing back at Pereira. He's not letting him have it all his own way at all. High kick again by Rountree. This one's easily blocked by Alex Pereira. But Pereira's got a good bit of marking on his face, and he's been hit a lot more than he has in recent fights. In this one, 1 minute left in round number 3. Pereira's the one on the front foot, coming forward. Left hand by Khalil Rountree. Or a knee up the middle for Pereira, who's coming forward a lot more now. Don't know if he's sensing that Rountree's tired. Don't know if the elevation's getting to Khalil Rountree but Pereira's definitely trying to, at the end of the day, Rountree's not used to fighting at this level for this prolonged period of time. Rounds 4 and 5 is something that he hasn't seen too much of during his career. Saying that, neither is Alex Pereira. He's knocking people out. Ten seconds left in round number 3. Khalil Roundtree's nose looks a bit of a mess now. Might have a little broken nose there. Pereira with a knee. Oh, yeah, strong finish to the round there for Alex Pereira. Khalil Roundtree's nose looks like it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, the momentum seemed to be swinging massively towards Alex Pereira towards the end of that 3rd round. So let's see what he can do now in round number 4. Surely we're not going to get a decision in this fight. Surely not. Conor McGregor put the kiss of death on it. Both fighters coming out for round number 4. This is a fun fight, much more fun than I expected it to be, for sure. Here we go then, round number 4. Inside leg kick for Khalil Rountree. Oh, it's got right hand by Poatan. A lot of people in the know have Khalil Rountree 2-1 up after 3. It's coming up on the screen. So Poatan may need to win every round. He may need to win rounds 4 and rounds 5 to retain his belt if we are to go to a decision, which was unheard of, really. No one was really thinking that this would go all the way, but here we are. We're 9 minutes away from that being a reality. Leg kick for Pereira. Nice jab by Alex Pereira. That one looked like it stung Khalil Rountree a little bit. Don't know if Rountree's tiring just a tad. His nose looks a bit of a mess, it has to be said. But, he's the one who's took Alex Pereira into the 4th round of a championship fight. At light heavyweight, that's not been done yet. Israel Adesanya did it at middleweight, obviously, and then beat him. But light heavyweight, Poatan, where he's not weight trained, he's full. This guy's knocking everybody out. So Khalil Rountree's doing a really good job. Oh, it's a good shot by Pereira. He slipped one there from Rountree. Don't know if he hurt him a little bit. Pereira's coming forward anyway. He's trying to press the action here. Khalil still firing back. But Pereira seems to be seeing his punches coming now. Khalil is still firing back though. Oh, this is edge of the seat stuff. You just don't know what's going to happen next. But Khalil Roundtree's face is an absolute mess now. He's getting beaten up a little bit here by Alex Pereira. Don't know if this might be a final stand for Khalil Rountree. Don't know. But God, he's come out and swinging. He's given it his all in his opportunity for the belt here. You've got to give Khalil Rountree credit. By far exceeded many people's expectations. Oh, and he's hurt. Rountree's hurt. Is Pereira on his way through to finishing him? He's staggering all over the octagon here. Or this should be stopped, I think. Oh my God, I'm having a look here. Rountree is badly beat up. He's so brave and he's still fighting on. I think he's seen enough, but Pereira's still wary of what's coming back. He doesn't want to wade in too recklessly, but Roundtree's a wounded soldier now. Pereira's so careful about what's coming back. Oh God, Khalil Roundtree's so tough. But Pereira hasn't got a mark on his face, and Khalil Roundtree is so badly beaten up. Oh, Pereira's getting a bit reckless. Roundtree's still fighting back. Mark Goddard's doing a good job here. Roundtree is out on his feet, but he's still throwing. Oh, Pereira's working the body now, and that's it. That's it now. That's it. He stopped him. Alex Pereira with a huge uppercut. Khalil Rountree falls to the floor. That was a fantastic fight. One effort by Rountree. I hope he's okay because he kind of just collapsed from exhaustion in the end there. But that was fun. It was a really fun fight. Credit to Khalil Rountree. So Alex Pereira gets the fourth round finish over Khalil Rountree in what was a really fun fight. A lot of people had Khalil Rountree ahead the time of the stoppage. It was an incredibly fun fight. Khalil's face is an absolute mess. God, whatever he got paid for that fight, he earned every penny. Khalil Rountree. God, that face. And he was still swinging. He was still trying to throw. He was still trying to get Alex Pereira out of there. Even to his last shot, but it was just that uppercut right hand through the middle that just finished Rountree in the end, just laid him out, just had nothing left to give. But yeah, man, let's get Khalil Rountree in some of them fun fights at the top of the division. He earned his spot there tonight. You can sign me up for Khalil Rountree versus Yuri Prohaska. Alex Pereira. Now you'd have to think if Ankalaev gets through Alexander Rakic at the end of this month, Alex Pereira will be fighting. Oh, look at Khalil Rountree's face. If anyone's watching the official feed, God, his face is a mess. Here's the official decision. Alex Pereira. What a fighter. What a fighter. So Poatan wins his third title fight in the space of 5.5 months. It's fairly incredible. We shall see what's next for Alex Pereira. Let me know if what you want to see in the chat, guys. For me, it's Ankalaev. I think he said he's going to stay at light heavyweight, but I want to see the big fights at heavyweight. I want to see the John Jones. I want to see the Tom Aspinalls, of course. We do. He's 37 years old. At some point the reflexes aren't going to be there anymore, and things are going to change. I'd like to see him up at heavyweight. I think it'd be fun. It's hard to argue against him being pound for pound number one as well. His activity, strength of schedule. I can't hear Pereira's interview. Obviously, I'm not allowed to play the sound, but let me know if he says anything that's worth hearing once it's translated. Khalil did so well he hung in there for a very long time after being badly hurt for a while. So, credit to Khalil Rountree. But Alex Pereira he's that guy. He did not want to be on the receiving end of his blows. And it was the right hand tonight that worked for Pereira. He didn't land his big left hook that he normally does. All night he was landing some lovely counter right hands on Khalil Rountree. Justin Jacoby there, he just fought Khalil Rountree. Said unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the card itself overall wasn't the best card I've ever seen, to be honest with you. The main event, when Dana does his awards very shortly, I'd imagine will be fight of the night. And it kind of saved it wasn't the strongest pay-per-view, was it, on paper? You look at the 308 at the end of the month, Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria, which I think is one of the best fights in the sport. Robert Whittaker versus Hamzat Chimaev in a 5-round co-main event. Alexander Rakic against Magomed Ankalaev, which the winner could very well face the man who just beat Khalil Rountree, Alex Pereira. That's a very deep card. This was quite a light card on the pay-per-view. Another one where there was talks of Max and Ilya headlining this one, which I believe it was meant to before Islam Makhachev got injured and couldn't headline in Abu Dhabi anymore. So Max and Ilya have done that. But of course, Poatan's the man who steps in like he does every time. He answers the call. He says yes or he says Shama, and he gets in there and he gets it done. Joe Rogan now interviewing Khalil Rountree. What a tremendous effort, what a warrior Khalil Rountree. The guy's badly beaten up, and he's still got a big smile on his face. Yeah, Khalil Rountree made a fan out of me. hopefully he'll be back at the top level. Khalil Rountree, there's some fun fights for him to be made out there. I love the Yuri Paraska fight. I think it's just got chaos written all over it. Some bad injuries that he's got there that he's going to have to really rest up and come back. But he took a lot of Alex Pereira's shots that not many other people have been taken during his run at light heavyweight, especially. So, massive props and credit to him for that, for sure. He's going to need to get himself to hospital fairly quickly there, I think, Mr. Rountree. But yeah, overall, the card, for me, is fairly underwhelming. Obviously, Kayla Harrison dominated, just before the main card. A great finish for Joaquin Buckley, who's got a chance of a bonus with the lack of, big moments on the main card. Joe Rogan taking part in his traditional selfie with Team Alex Pereira. I love that. So Kayla Harrison winning a fairly dominant decision. Then you had Kevin Holland got injured against Roman Dolodze. Bit underwhelming there, obviously. Then Jose Aldo and Bautista was a close fight. A lot of people calling robbery on that one, but it wasn't the best action of fights. Pennington versus Pena was a tough watch. And then the main event, which was really fun, really thrilling, really fun to watch. And the Powhatan train marches on. So yeah, Topuria versus Holloway, then the next UFC pay-per-view. October the 26th, that is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a really, really fun one. Can Max Holloway take the Ilia Topuria? Which punches the man who's never been stopped. The Bull versus the Matador. Cannot wait for that one. No doubt everyone in the light heavyweight division is going to be calling out for Alex Pereira again. That tends to be what happens. But yeah, what a performance, what a fight. Khalil Rountree, credit to him. Alex Pereira, just doing Alex Pereira things. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll be back for much more MMA and boxing content and watch-alongs, previews, predictions. Please hit the subscribe button to the channel. I really appreciate it. We've just passed through 650 subscribers over this weekend. Just fantastic for a small little channel like this one. I hope everyone has a great rest of the Saturday evening if you're in the United States, or the rest of your Sunday if you're over in the UK or anywhere else in the world. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great day.